Alright, let's give this one a try. So, I haven't made a video for a while. Obviously, I don't have a new bed to review. But I was at Costco today, oddly enough, and I noticed that they had all of these limited edition Game of Thrones scotches for sale for significantly less than I can get them at any other store in town. And so I chose the Lagavulin because I am a Islay Scotch enthusiast of sorts, and you know, they say that there's a kind of a triumvirate of scotches, of Islay scotches, being Ardbeg, which I've got an Ardbeg 10 up there somewhere, and a Laphroaig, and the Lagavulin. And I have actually never had Lagavulin before. So I thought, you know what the shit, I'll give it a try. I had just a very, very small sample of this earlier. And I knew... I knew as soon as I got a whiff of it that I was going to have to like sit down and talk about it. I've got a couple people who I know who would like to know what I think, because I don't know why, but there's a lot of Islay enthusiasts. I mean, obviously there's a market. So, and full credit to the Whiskey Vault, because I've been watching those guys like daily for the last couple months now, and yeah, I just want to say a little bit of something about what I'm getting out of this particular scotch. It's not harsh as far as scotches go. It smells rather nice. It's definitely got a little bit of the smoke, obviously, and a little bit of peat. Well, a lot of peat. It's got a lot of peat and a lot of smoke. But I'm getting a lot of phenolics. I'm getting a lot of phenolics. Not like full on Band-Aid, but getting there a little bit. I'm not getting any like sea salt, or like sometimes you can almost smell iodine, like that really rich seaweed kind of tinniness. Oh, not tinniness. It's iodininess is what it is. But I'm not getting that in this. Maybe a twinge. Maybe I'm just imagining it. Okay, I'm gonna taste it. Wow. Alright, it's gonna light you up. Ooh, what is this? It's 46% alcohol. It's a 92 proof. It's the Lagavulin 9. I don't know if you can see that there. It's for House Lannister, so I mean, I guess the most expensive one of the run would be Lagavulin. I need to think about that for a little bit. I got this for $60 at Costco, but I've seen it around town at $70, $75. If you can find it. What I don't know is is this something special, or did they just relabel? Did they just relabel this for this? Okay, so there's just a bunch of horse shit on the back of here about Game of Thrones. Limited edition collection of malts. So they've kind of broken up Westeros into regions. So they've got House Targaryen, Stark, Lannister, Tully, Tyrell, Baratheon, Greyjoy, and the Night's Watch. Ooh, that might be interesting. And so those are divided up. Targaryen is Cardhu. House Stark is Dalwhinnie. Lagavulin, obviously, is Lannister. House Tully is the Singleton. House Tyrell is Clynelish. House Baratheon is the Royal Lochnagar. I'm not familiar with that one. House Greyjoy is Talisker, and the Night's Watch is Oban. which I haven't had an Oban for a while, so that might be something to look for. I might have to go back and see if they've got that on the shelf. But it does not say whether this is a special... Like, I'm just going to assume that this is Lagavulin 9-year. That there's nothing special about it other than putting a new label on it. Well, that's much easier on the second sip. That first one really lit me up. Really peppery, really alcoholic, and just kind of like just rolled up into my sinus cavity. And almost teared me up a little bit. The second one, not as bad. Obviously, it's not overwhelming with peat and smoke. It is definitely an Islay. That is not something to be... yeah, it's definitely an Islay. It's not... you're not going to get anything else out of that. But it's not overwhelmingly peaty and smoky. There's other stuff going on back there. I'm getting... Yeah, I think I'm getting oak out of that. I think yeah, I'll say that's oak. I'm definitely getting wood. I wish it would tell you exactly what, like, if it's... I'm going to assume that it's second-use bourbon barrels, but I don't know. It doesn't say. Man, I am really tempted to pull a... Just get a little bit of water in there. I'm really tempted to pull that Ardbeg down and compare. Oh, okay, so I just put about 10 drops in. Immediately smells sweeter. Immediately pulling out hints of vanilla, maybe? It is... Huh. It hasn't lost any of its potency. But it's definitely smoothed it out a little bit. And the center of my tongue has gone numb. Ooh, it's really kind of... And maybe this is from the first couple swallows, but it's really worked down the back of my throat. And there's just this very pleasant alcohol heat kind of rolling up. Wow, okay. You know, okay, so when I first smelled this and had a little bit of a sip a couple hours ago, I was afraid that this is going to be one of those kind of one and done. You know, you have it, and then it blows out. Because I had the Ardbeg, was it Ugadile? I can't remember. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not Welsh, okay, like, whatever. But that one I got, that was a cask strength. That was like 106 proof, I think, or maybe it's more. And that one, you'd have a finger or two of that, and it would completely blow out your palate completely. And you could drink whatever swill you wanted to afterwards because you weren't going to taste it. But this has got, it has some subtlety to it. This is not going to annihilate you. Yeah, now that I've had a couple sips, a little bit of water in there, I think this could very well last. I'm gonna have to limit myself, otherwise I'm gonna take multiple pours in a night. I think once you get used to this, you're gonna definitely want to take more than one pour in a night. So hide it. You know, a $60 price point. This is not going to be, and then this because I'm a cheap ass, but this is not going to be a regular drinker for me. Maybe a special occasion thing, or you know, just want to have a little nip of something nice. God, I kind of wonder what it would be like if I just put the whole ice cube in. Let's see if I can do this without splashing on myself. Yeah, I wonder if I covered that ice cube, if that would be a nice little something to sip for the evening. All right, so Lagavulin 9-year for the Game of Thrones. I like it. I like it a lot. I can see why this is one of the prime Isleys. It definitely has a refinement to it It's not just punching you in the jaw with the peat and the smoke and the phenol and everything else that you associate with Islays. It's very nice, and I'm going to have to ration myself, or this bottle is not going to last very long. So that's what I think. Thanks for watching.